Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry, That Goat Metal Show. Today, Thursday, March 28th, 2024. All right. This is not this video I'm making. It's not music related. Well, almost to a degree, but I just felt I needed to make this video. First and foremost, I want to give my condolences to the family of Jonathan Diller, PO police officer Jonathan Diller of the NYPD, fellow officer who was murdered the other day during a traffic stop. Okay, and he only had 3 years on the job, and it's a shame. You know, a young man with a bright future, wife, young daughter. It hurts. It hurts to hear that, man. Especially, such a young life taken away so soon. My condolences to his family and to all my brothers in the NYPD. We all mourn together. All right, and but let me get to what I was doing here. I had to get that out the way because it's been last couple of days. It's been so real bad. Hearing that officer getting killed, and then I received an email. Well, not email, a call from Alan Moran. If people who know us, Alan Moran is the brother of Milton Moran. Milton was our guitarist who was brutally taken away from us on April 22nd, coming up on 20 years this April. Okay, next month will be 20 years. He gave me a call, where he was kind of, he seemed, I thought something was off. I thought he was going to give me some news or something. I was like, oh man, I'm about to hear something, and I didn't expect this though. It turns out that the piece of shit who killed our brother, our friend, Paul Douglas, even though I shouldn't even be mentioning that motherfucker's name because his name, means shit. Okay? He's already been in the federal lockup going on, it's going to be 20 years, and he's trying to get a compassionate release. All right? A compassionate release. So, Alan's telling me this, and I'm already just getting angry, just thinking about it, having that shit run through my head, flashbacking, that time ago, when we found out that Milton was killed. And the fact, and it's not even, like he was killed by accident or he didn't mean to. He brutalized them. Okay? He brutalized them. He tied them up. He beat them. Okay? His whole face was pulverized. All right? That's the thing that still, gets me. It's, I know he tried to do an appeal like 10 years ago. That was completely denied. And so now he's trying to put some, according to what Alan told me, is a compassionate release. And so Alan sent me some information to send to a district attorney, the attorney, federal attorney, basically giving my feelings towards that. So, the family and friends get to send them, because I'm sure he's going to get some type of hearing. And, I guess, all that side. According to what he was telling me, I think he's complaining about he's got health issues, he's not getting the right care, so on and so forth. And he's asking for a compassionate release. So every time, I hear that Alan telling me that I heard compassionate release, I'm there like, where was the compassion when you did what you did? I don't want to hear this shit about you being a changed man because you did 20 years in the prison. You're still alive. That should be your gift right there, that you're still alive. be glad that you did your murder here in New York, where they don't have a death penalty here. You know, you didn't do it down like in Louisiana or something like that, where, yeah, you would have been dead. And I would have been sitting there watching you die. And I would have just sat there and you know, I never, you know, I'm not a person, I'm not a violent person like that or anything like, you know, yeah, I hate to put that retrospect into people's heads to think that I would just enjoy violence like that. You know, people know me, you know, I'm not like that. But if there would have been an opportunity and this man would have been going into, you know, the electric chair or need whatever, I would have sat there to watch that man to his last breath. You know, to me that would have been the justice that's deserved. And I don't want to, you know, come off as being heartless or whatever, but you know, after what we went through, you know, when Milton was killed, and to this day, it's you know, it's already going to be 20 years. Still going to be 20 years, and it's still it's still fresh. It's still fresh. And you know, I've lost some people in my life. You know, my dad, your uncle, my cousin. You know, but I'm not saying that you know anybody's death is more or less, but this Milton's death was so impactful to us. It was, you know, I can't even, you know, the words, I try to, you know, bring up certain words and, you know, without trying to get emotional, but, you know, it just sickens me to think that this man could even try to even use the word compassionate. And, and I say to everybody, you know, people who know me or who knew Milton personally, you got my information. You know, you got a way of contacting me. Contact me. I'll send you the information, and you could, you know, send your own thing as well. I think that'll be cool. The more people, the better. We got to keep this motherfucker behind bars until the day he dies, right? And I won't be satisfied until I see his corpse. Till I know he's already in a fucking bag. That's just the way I feel right now. And you know, it's 20 years. Still feels like it was yesterday. All right, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have right now, guys. Look, I'm sorry for making this thing go on the way it did. I just needed to express that. You know, some of the times that we've been doing videos, and you know, we never really touched too much on Milton because it's always a very emotional time. You know, thinking about what he went through. You know, and his last you know days there. You know, it's I can't. You know, I can't. But yeah, it's gonna be 20 years, man. Next month is 20 years, and you know, Alan was telling me that too. He was like, man, it's kind of you know, it was like kind of a thing where coincidence that, you know, Go to Mentis is finally getting some type of we're getting that push. You know, we had Jason from Def Farm pick us up, and it was like it was Milton's will. You know, it was Milton's will, and yeah. But yeah, that's what I wanted to put out there. So you know, for you guys who knew Milton personally, and you have my contact me. I'll be sure to get you. Scott over here knocking stuff down. I'll be sure to give you that information. You can send a letter, you know, an email letter to the lawyer, letting her know how you feel, and we'll go from there. All right. I'm sorry for this somber video. Just make sure that you know, you guys, you know, you have close friends, close family. Keep them close to you, and always let them know how you feel. You never know. All right. That's it for now. We're gonna hopefully get some content coming up eventually, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. This is Barry, that Goat Metal Show. All right. Love you, Milton. Rest in peace. Take care, everybody.